red tracksuit tops and Leeds in light blue. And what a tremendous welcome for them. Two of the greatest sides in modern British football, deserving every cheer that they get. There are the two skippers, Ron Harris and Billy Bremner. Billy Bremner, Footballer of the Year. Led out by two of the most professional managers in this game. Dave Sexton. Oh, there's Norman Hunter. The two managers, Dave Sexton, it's his first Wembley. He didn't get here as a player and he's not yet been here as a manager. And Don Revie, who came twice as a player with Manchester City. There's Don Revie on the right. And he's been here with Leeds in the FA Cup in 1965 when they were beaten by Liverpool. And again in 1968 in the League Cup when they beat the Arsenal. Two great managers who really deserve everything that comes their way this afternoon. This is Chelsea, of course. Their skipper Ronnie Harris, who has had a fortnight or so of anxiety, wondering whether his hamstring injury would clear up in time, but it has. And now Princess Margaret. This is Leeds. Princess Margaret coming out for the teams to be presented to her. Lord Harwood on the left, really in a dual role. Here's Princess Margaret again with Dr. Andrew Stephen. Now the next thing is that the two teams will break away to get some of the tension out of their muscles, to prepare themselves for what is surely their most important match of the season. Neither side has won the cup. Leeds have been here, as I said, in 1965 when they lost to Liverpool. Chelsea were here in 1915 when they lost to Sheffield United, and again in 1967 when they lost to Tottenham. So whatever happens today, providing the match is decided, a new name will go on the cup. Peter Osgood, 28 goals to his credit this season, and probably the biggest worry to Leeds. There's the Chelsea side then. Without Alan Hudson, it means that Tommy Baldwin comes in at 7. And a slight shuffling there, which takes Charlie Cooke wearing the number 11 shirt. It'll mean that Houseman at number 8 will be playing not on the wing as we often see him, but as a very effective midfield player. There's Peter Bonetti. And Leeds United with Norman Hunter happily restored to the number 6 shirt, having missed the last 8 games with an injury, a knee injury. Leeds then, apart from Paul Madeley, are at full strength with, apart from Paul Reaney rather, are at full strength with Paul Madeley, number 2, coming into their defence. Alan Clark, who was man of the match here in the final last year, playing for Leicester City. Referee Eric Jennings, a grandfather. He's 47 years old, as I say, his last season on the Football League list. And it'll be Leeds then to get us away. All in white, Chelsea in blue with white stockings. Leeds with red stockings. And so the final of 1970 is underway. Jack Charlton. And this is McCreadie. Thought for a moment about putting it back to Bonetti, but Jones was advancing too quickly. Dempsey, the Irishman. Billy Bremner to Hunter, and through to Peter Bonetti. More than 450 appearances for Chelsea, this fellow. Johnny Giles and Cooper. Hollins to Webb, and Back to Bonetti from Dempsey. Chelsea, of course, who've had a wonderful start in their last 2 rounds of the Cup, against Queen's Park Rangers in the 6th round, and Watford in the semi-final. Cooke, still Cooke, and now for Houseman, and he stopped, thinking that Madeley would get it. Madeley missed it, and Houseman found his fleeting chance had gone. Here's Cooke, who almost set it up for Houseman, as Eddie Gray takes it up for Leeds. 11 minutes gone, no score. And a free kick given to Leeds United against Webb on Gray. John Hollins. It's already quite clear that he and Houseman have a lot to do in midfield to check this Leeds United side. Coming forward is Giles with the free kick. Jack Charlton's gone right up for it as well, and Osgood's gone back with him. Lorimer with a shot. And now Houseman to Hutchinson. And a throw to Chelsea. And it's got to go back again. But a throw to be taken. Well, Bonetti has been put under pressure, a lot of pressure there with that long cross that he dropped, but quickly clutched again. Now it's McCreadie for Chelsea. But again, Leeds coming driving forward. Johnny Giles. Lorimer with Jones outside him. Bremner. Faced by Houseman. Supported by Gray. And Giles really allowed to get to that ball before Cooke, which he really shouldn't have been. Madeley to Lorimer. And Clark at the far side, Jones at the far side, Bonetti, perfect handling. And a good long throw. But Osgood finding that Charlton is with him. Clearly Leeds have designated big Jack Charlton there to keep the closest possible watch on Osgood. And in fact the free kick is given to Leeds. Cooper again to lift it into that Chelsea penalty area. Charlton has gone right up. Jack Charlton trying to get underneath it, but it's McCreadie now. It's Madeley to put it back in again. Clark offside. Oh, beautiful work by Bonetti. But the linesman's flag was up on the far side. Bonetti wasn't to know from that header by Clark. Now it's John Dempsey. Baldwin off in pursuit, and he flicked that in nicely, and Hutchinson going like a train for it, but beaten to it by Cooper. Gray. Lorimer. He'll play that to Bremner. And Bremner finding his ally in midfield, Johnny Giles. Leaving it to Gray. Cooke losing that challenge to Madeley. Madeley finding Lorimer with a shot. Oh, good work there by Bonetti. From the moment that Madeley shrugged off Cooke and found Lorimer, the man with that really fearsome shot, Chelsea were in a bit of trouble, and Bonetti got him out of it brilliantly. Jack Charlton on the goal line, and Eddie Gray with a corner. Dempsey trying to get underneath it, but Bonetti getting there first. And a throw that finds Cooke. Hollins, and Houseman's gone sprinting on. The linesman kept his flag down. Baldwin going in for one of those near post crosses, and beautiful work there by Madeley. It needed to be good. Clark to Lorimer. A long one that Jones will go for. Dempsey's underneath it as well. Finally, it just flicks off the top of Dempsey's head, enough to give Leeds United the corner. Jackie Charlton up on that goal line again. And Eddie Gray with the corner. Bremner right up too. The same towards Jack Charlton. Kick. No, it's a goal! Jack Charlton, in fact, got a head to it. And the Chelsea player, John Hollins, I think it was, missed the ball on the goal line. And it couldn't have gone more than a yard over the line. To Gray. And now to Cooper. What a good burst there by Cooper. And plenty of white shirts up for him, and McCreadie to head it away. Only as far as Hunter. Leeds really pressurising Chelsea with a number of men there pushing forward now. Giles, and it's Madeley who's gone in on the blind side, or rather Hunter. And a corner then to Leeds. And Charlton, where he's done so much damage already for Leeds, on that goal line again, making life awkward for Bonetti, because Osgood has to come right back, so it's two men there shielding Bonetti's view. Jones leaping under it. Madeley hoping to pounce on it. And in fact does very well. Clark! And finally Hollins. Hutchinson. Hollins. This is Cooke. Houseman calling for the ball, but the ball goes through, in fact, to John Hollins, floating it towards Hutchinson, gets ahead to it, to Osgood, with a shot! No, off the line by Jack Charlton! At one end it went in, from a similar sort of situation, and from the other end it was hooked off by Jack Charlton. And that is the closest that Chelsea have been to a goal this afternoon. Maybe that'll give them heart. Hollins. Osgood right up there. It was his devastating shot through that packed defence that almost got Leeds caught. Long ball there from Lorimer for Clark to chase, but it's a throw to Chelsea. Well, he did very well there, Jack Charlton. He scored the goal for Leeds so far, and he saved the equaliser for them just that moment ago. Hollins. Now Osgood. Finding Cooke. Baldwin is waiting there in the middle. Still Cooke with all the skills and not quite the power. Once Leeds United get their noses in front, they really become such a difficult side to beat, and Chelsea are finding that for sure now. But there's a free kick for them, given against Jack Charlton on Osgood. Coming in behind Osgood without really very much hope of playing the ball. That's a referee, Jennings. Gives the free kick, which Harris takes. McCreadie. Hutchinson trying to flick it, backhead it. It's gone to Houseman with a shot, and a goal! Oh, terrible mistake there by Spring! And Houseman has scored the softest of equalisers. Mick Jones falls to his knees in despair. 1-1. What a tragedy for Spring. Johnny Giles for Eddie Gray. Hollins closing fast on it from the back. Giving away the free kick? No, it's half-time. So half-time, which shows the team's level at 1-1, with Jack Charlton having scored a soft one, and Peter Houseman, here he is, number 8, equalising for Chelsea. Ian Hutchinson, who will get the game away. And now it's Hollins. Hunter right back, and Baldwin going on, and Cooper getting it away for Leeds. To Jones. Well, Jones has had 10 minutes of rest from Dempsey at his back the whole time. And that was Dempsey letting Jones know that he was there again. Good dogged piece of work there by Baldwin. Hollins to Baldwin again, first time to Osgood. And now to Hutchinson. Still Hutchinson. Oh, and he almost turned that pass, and he might still do it. Baldwin trying it on the volley. Houseman again. Bremner taking him, still Houseman. Finding Hutchinson. Oh, good work by Sprague. Oh, it's good. Off the line. Oh, what tremendous excitement. Wonderful covering by Leeds United and disappointment on the Chelsea bench. Now it's Houseman, scorer of the Chelsea goal, 1-1. Webb and Cooke to Houseman. Cooke is going outside, and that gives Houseman just a little bit of room there. Baldwin trying to flick it on, almost getting it in. Sprague very late indeed going on that one. That's so very nearly crept in. Cooper now for Leeds. A few thousand Leeds United hearts stopped there without any doubt. Oh, Harris and Bremner getting into a tangle there, but Clark bringing it away. The referee deciding that the play should go on. Dempsey, but only as far as Giles. And now to Gray, the real scourge of Chelsea. And against the crossbar! And they didn't even get a corner for it. What a tremendous afternoon this man's having. Remember, he's not having much luck with crossbars. He hit the crossbar against Celtic, and now he's hit it against Chelsea. And here he is again. There can't be any doubt who the man of the match is, whatever the result. It's got to be Gray, and now Bonetti to take that one from Bremner. Hollins to Hutchinson, to Osgood. Played wide towards Cooke, and we haven't seen too much of Charlie Cooke. Trying to play it there for Houseman. Peter Houseman! And a weak one there by Houseman. And Hutchinson behind him, obviously wanting the pass. Not at all happy with what Houseman did there. And now to Billy Bremner. There's a good run here by Giles as well. Got it in first time towards Clark. Against the post! How unlucky can you get? Jones! A goal! Nick Jones! 2-1! And Sprague is jumping for joy at the other end as well. And Hollins with the throw for Chelsea. Hutchinson to Webb. And now Chelsea really have got to plunge more men forward to try and put some pressure on Leeds. McCreadie. Bremner. They're certainly going to take some beating now, Leeds United. Madeley and Clark, but coming through to McCreadie. And now it's Cooke. Hollins calling for it, and Hollins getting it. Harris. Signs now that Chelsea are coming forward in numbers a little more. Harris coming forward, and here's Osgood. But he can't shake off Charlton, and the free kick is given for Charlton obstructing Osgood. Yes, Don Revie looking at that watch. Every minute seeming like an hour to him, I would think. Hollins to curl it in again. Hutchinson! A goal by Ian Hutchinson! And Leeds United prostrate on the deck. Lorimer is down. Bremner is down. Jones is down. What a tremendous climax now with a little over 2 minutes to go. Osgood with Houseman outside him. That's for Houseman. Hutchinson in the middle again. Hutchinson going in and almost turning it past Sprake. What a really remarkable comeback now by Chelsea. And there goes the whistle for the end of the 90 minutes. The manager's quickly coming on to give a word or two of consolation, encouragement, tactical advice, whatever. And we face another 30 minutes. 15 minutes each way. A test of muscle and nerve from now on. Giles for Leeds United. To Paul Madeley. McCreadie hustling Jones off the ball. And a free kick given to Leeds United. McCreadie getting back into a defensive position. Webb's gone well forward. Hutchinson prepared to go for it. Handball, say Chelsea. And handball, says the referee. And a free kick to Chelsea. It'll be Hollins to take it. Dempsey is right up. Webb has stayed up. Osgood and Hutchinson are waiting as well. And Dempsey going in, but big Jack Charlton getting above the lot of them. Houseman to McCreadie. Good cross there by McCreadie. And now Dempsey just over! What a lovely little flick back though by Hutchinson for Dempsey, and he took it well. And Sprake took it even better. So a corner then for Chelsea. And Peter Houseman to take it. And Chelsea at last putting Leeds under pressure. Dempsey right there, Osgood right there. Hutchinson trying to force it home. And Lorimer happy to kick it to safety. Madeley. Only Jones is up with him. And now Clark. This is coming to the tormenting Gray. Hinton trying to force him on the outside, and Houseman. But he got it back well. Giles, all over the bar by Webb. What a saviour for Chelsea David Webb was there. What a terrible afternoon he's had against Eddie Gray. But Webb really did everything for Chelsea in that moment. Wembley, of course, which has always been such a punishing pitch. Oh, Webb missing that badly. And now Giles, Webb trying to correct it. And now it's Jones. And Dempsey getting it away. But now Clark to Gray. Lorimer at the far side, heading it back in. Clark! Oh, against the crossbar! That's twice they've had it against the crossbar. Bremner. Lorimer again. Been curling some good ones across, but McCreadie getting there first this time. And McCreadie down injured. And there goes the whistle for the end of the first period of extra time. They'll need to turn around fairly quickly. Managers are not normally allowed to come on between the halves in extra time. There's the situation, Chelsea 2, Leeds 2. It would be a brave man who would predict a final score, although remember our computer predicted 3-2 to Leeds United. Now it's Hollins as we start the second period of extra time, 15 minutes to go. Madeley, Bremner, Lorimer. Osgood wanting a long one through the middle. Cooke taking it up, going past Jack Charlton with Houseman outside him. A promising looking situation this for Chelsea to Houseman now. The little chip from Houseman. Osgood going in at far side, just past. where Chelsea are so devastating with those little chips from Houseman, and he varies them so well. Sometimes those ones to the near, Osgood now turning the first aid man, sometimes towards that near post, which if a Chelsea man gets there first are unstoppable, and sometimes like that one towards the far post. He varies them well. Free kick again to Leeds United. And Giles taking it quickly, finding Gray. To Lorimer. And now to Madeley. McCreadie coming desperately across to cover, but Madeley now turning it across there. Jones trying to leap again, and Bonetti just under that bar. Hunter. To Cooper once more. What a player. Challenged by Cooke, and it takes two to get it away from Terry Cooper. Cooke eventually, though, getting it to Baldwin. Played nice and square for Hollins. Now it's 4 Chelsea men against 3 from Leeds. Hutchinson. Houseman and Baldwin in the middle. That's going towards Baldwin. Hollins calling for it at the back. Houseman. Oh, great save by Sprigg. McCreadie. Well, he did well to keep it in, but he might well lose it to Lorimer as he tries to pull Lorimer back. And in fact, the whistle already gone. The infringement had already been given for a foul on Eddie McCreadie. His face, as you could see a moment ago there, absolutely, although he's smiling, a fair amount of agony and anxiety showing through as well. That's how it stands, with about 3 minutes of extra time to go. And a free kick to Chelsea in injury time, in extra time. Could well be the last crisis for Leeds United now. And the last chance possibly for Chelsea to snatch this match. Hollins to take the free kick. And 6 players are up in that Leeds United penalty area. Webb and Dempsey among them. But the ball falling instead to Mick Jones. Watched by Hinton and beaten by Hinton. And Hinton playing it safely back to Bonetti. And there goes the whistle for the end of extra time. And for the first time since 1912, the FA Cup needs a replay. The first time since it came to Wembley. It needs a replay. Man of the match for my money, Eddie Gray, this brilliant number 11 for Leeds United. And not far behind him, of course, Peter Bonetti, superb and courageous in goal for Chelsea. 2-2 it stands. 2-2 it finishes. And the replay, of course, is at Old Trafford on April the 29th.
So the scene then set here at Old Trafford for this FA Cup final replay of 1970. A 62,000 crowd here tonight, awaiting the arrival of the two teams. Leeds on the left there, led by Billy Bremner. Ron Harris, the Chelsea captain, on the right. David Harvey, you can see just behind Bremner, the goalkeeper who comes into this game in place of Gary Sprigg, who's injured. See Peter Houseman of Chelsea at the back there, Peter Bonetti just behind his captain. And now for the first time tonight, the crowd gets a sight of their heroes. Just as at Wembley, so at Old Trafford, the national anthem. Chelsea side then breaking away, as we'll take first of all a check on the two teams on this very breezy night up here in Manchester. The Chelsea side is the same, the one that battled out a 2-2 draw at Wembley earlier this month. The thought is that there might be a slightly different tactical lineup. David Webb, who had such a terrible time against Eddie Gray down that Leeds left flank, may well move to the centre of the defence, and Ron Harris looking after Gray. Peter Osgood will again make his attacking runs from deep positions, getting great support from Tommy Baldwin and Ian Hutchinson, and prompted of course by Charlie Cooke. Leeds make one change. Gary Sprake is sidelined by injury. He picked up that injury against Celtic in the European Cup. David Harvey comes into goal, a big test for him. Once more that redoubtable Leeds defence will be marshalled by Jack Charlton. Again, the whole hub of the side is the midfield of Billy Bremner and Johnny Giles, with Lorimer and Eddie Gray creating opportunities down the flanks for Alan Clark and Mick Jones. And there is Eddie Gray, who had such a terrific game at Wembley and gave poor David Webb such a difficult afternoon there. Jack Charlton, another big confrontation there, of course, at the centre of the Leeds defence. Jack Charlton, no doubt, looking after, in particular, Peter Osgood, who has scored so far in every round of this season's FA Cup. And Peter Bonetti and the Chelsea goal. The pitch is not in the best of conditions, and on this, and it's hard, and on a breezy night the ball will be difficult to control. So our referee tonight is Eric Jennings of Stourbridge. Incidentally, he was in charge of an FA Cup amateur final that went to a replay, and now, of course, he's repeated that performance with this FA Cup final. Leeds in the white strip. They'll be facing the breeze in the first 45 minutes. Go. Johnny Giles, number 10. Norman Hunter now for Leeds United, looking to make a quick early impression. Harris gets the ball away for Chelsea, but Jack Charlton making sure that David Harvey, largely untried, gets the first real touch. In for Gary Sprake. Jones with a header, but McCreadie now for Chelsea. There's suddenly Lorimer down that right-hand flank. This is a good-looking move now for Leeds, and a dangerous ball coming in, and it's still not over. And in the end, it came off Dempsey, and somehow Peter Bonetti picked it up. There could so easily have been an own goal. A devastating ball into the centre there. Dempsey, I'm not quite sure that he knew what he was doing with it, but fortunately for him, it went straight to Peter Bonetti. So Leeds setting off on a blistering pace, looking for that early breakthrough. Lorimer with the throw, and this time safely and comfortably through to the Chelsea goalkeeper. Charlton, high up and under, testing this Chelsea defence again. Eddie McCreadie, knocked in again there by Lorimer towards Alan Clark. And Hunter alongside Big Jack Charlton, playing now to Terry Cooke, who had a terrific game in the Wembley Cup final. And Leeds certainly making the better early impressions here at Old Trafford. Dempsey with that header away, helped on by Harris, touched that time by Ian Hutchinson. Osgood in that deep role of his, finding Tommy Baldwin. Cooper backing off him, and then getting in at exactly the right moment. Finds Eddie Gray. Bremner prompting again, and Gray, that long stride of his. Felt that he'd been fouled there, and indeed the referee has given the free kick to Leeds United. The foul by David Webb on Eddie Gray. Billy Bremner lining it up. Johnny Giles is also in there. But it's Bremner who chips it forward into the Chelsea box. Up goes Bonetti. A good, safe pair of hands for Chelsea. Gray. Notice actually whenever Eddie Gray gets anywhere near the ball, it's not just one, but often 2 and 3 Chelsea players swarming around him. They certainly learned their lesson from Wembley. Lorimer now. Gray, but quickly into the challenge was Harris. Now Osgood. Little flick sideways. Baldwin playing it in again. Osgood. And just for a moment, Leeds looked as though they might be in a little bit of trouble on the edge of their own box, but in stepped Bremner, and that surely is a free kick. Fouled by Charlie Cooke. It's with Bremner. Beating Cooke this time. Slide rule ball again there by Billy Bremner. Finding Mick Jones. Lorimer. Teasing and tempting, and then finally beating Eddie McCreadie onto the left foot. Not Lorimer's best. But here's Clark, pursued by Webb. Cooper again now. Leeds making all the early running here at Old Trafford. John Hollins with the throw. Osgood, nice touch there. Hutchinson. Hollins again with the throw. Good turn by Ian Hutchinson. He's got the strength as well. And right across the face of that Leeds United goal. And it'll be a goal kick. Just for a moment it looked as though Chelsea might forge something there on the strength and the running of Ian Hutchinson. But no problems for David Harvey. The throw to Leeds. Leeds at the moment certainly giving the impression that they've got to grips with this game a little quicker than Chelsea. Bremner battling with Houseman, claims a free kick and gets it. Lorimer with that kick. Jones up well. Cooper again, a nice little cross in there. And in the end, it's easy for Bonetti. Charlie Cooke. Chased by Bremner, but finds Hollins over on that left-hand side. McCreadie keeping the move going. Cooke again. McCreadie. Here's Harris. Chelsea at last putting one or two things together. Osgood! But it's gone wide. Osgood. The bounce beat him. Plus Hunter, but it falls for Peter Houseman. In the end, Terry Cooper can bring the ball away safely for Leeds United. Webb battling with Clark, gets support from McCreadie. A real high up and under again. Hutchinson couldn't get on the end of this one. Charlie Cooke again for Chelsea. Here's Harris. Jack Charlton beaten for that one. But once again, Cooper is there getting the better of Tommy Baldwin. But it's a Chelsea throw. Now, I wonder if this will be Ian Hutchinson with that long throw of his that is so sensational. Ball comes in with a totally different trajectory for defenders, and those great windmill arms of his. There he goes, great windmill wave, and there's a fantastic long throw into the arms of David Harvey. Clark, Lorimer, Bremner. So many things start for Leeds United from that midfield duo of Bremner and Giles. Giles, number 10, has been very quiet so far in this replay. Baldwin, but he's always got Terry Cooper to contend with, and Cooper's winning that battle at the moment. Hollins with the header. Picked up again by Bremner. Seems to be everywhere, Billy Bremner. Now Hunter. Harris. Here's Cooper. Might try a shot himself. Well, it very nearly turned into something, and Lorimer puts it across the face of the goal there. Clark puts it back again. Chelsea in trouble, and Lorimer with a spectacular volley. Can only put it behind for the corner, or for the goal kick rather. But Chelsea in so much trouble there just for a moment. All starting with Terry Cooper, and Lorimer really having two cracks at it. But in the end, it's a goal kick. Leeds continue to have the better of things. But here's Charlie Cooke now for Chelsea. Game being played at a terrific pace, and here's Hollins, who's made a terrific run for Chelsea. But in the end, Paul Madeley, as majestic as ever, getting in just ahead of Johnny Hollins. Here Leeds again with Eddie Gray. Dempsey, oh my goodness. Bonetti came out, and Dempsey with that little touch just got it clear for Chelsea. Foul on Osgood, free kick. Foul by Johnny Giles. Chance for Chelsea to put some sustained pressure on this Leeds United defence that has looked in very good form so far tonight. Dempsey with the long free kick. Bit of bumping there. Houseman thought, and Osgood thought, that should have been something given, but referee Jennings has given the goal kick to Leeds United. Certainly been a long run for cup glory for Leeds United. They took 3 games to beat Manchester United in the semi-finals. Chelsea had a very comfortable semi-final engagement against Watford. They beat them 5-1. Here's Cooper again. It's a Leeds throw. They certainly have haven't got anybody with the long throw capabilities of Ian Hutchinson. But Gray will take this one. Nope, he's going to wait for Dorman Hunter. But the Chelsea defence, Harris in particular, do well. Hutchinson battling away, but the ball back with Jack Charlton. Finding Cooper. So strong down this left-hand side of Leeds with Cooper and with Eddie Gray. Supported this time by Johnny Giles, but it comes to Osgood. Cooper again. And now Gray. Flipped inside. John Giles, who's got a good, strong shot on him. Gray tries to turn it in, but there were 3 Chelsea defenders there. Again, as Gray gets the ball, you notice Giles puts it behind. Gray had the ball. There was Harris confronting him and 2 Chelsea players just standing off him. But Giles is shot well wide of the mark. So Peter Bonetti's goal kick for Chelsea. Loose ball, and Osgood picks it up, brings Hollins into the play, but a weak effort there, goal kick. But you just suspect that Chelsea are more and more inching their way back into this game now. 15 minutes gone, still goalless. After Leeds clearly dominated those early exchanges. Giles hitting it to forward again for Clark to chase. But some strong and good defensive work there by David Webb. Hollins. Osgood. But now Giles for Leeds, finding Lorimer. Driving cross of Lorimer's, and almost got Leeds United in through Mick Jones. But again, some strong defending by Chelsea, particularly from Dempsey. And the emergency passed. Goal kick, Peter Bonetti. Charlton's header. Lorimer. Jones coming off the defender, looking for Clark. Harris getting in quickly. And Webb calmly getting the ball clear to Osgood. Turned on again, but nobody else up there, just Jack Charlton for Leeds. Game being played at a terrific pace as Eddie Gray knocks it forward again for Leeds. Hutchinson's throw, but referee not happy with it. Not taken from the right spot. So this time it's going to be Hollins. Eddie Gray. so far in this replay, Chelsea have handled Eddie Gray particularly well. Sure, a lot of work's been done by Chelsea manager Dave Sexton to make sure that Gray is bottled up down this left flank. So nearly won the game for them in that match at Wembley. Here he is again. Harris just standing off him that time, but he finds Clark. Gray again. And a free kick to Leeds, which Johnny Giles will take. Left foot towards the far post, and Bonetti again, a good catch. Although Charlton had gone up there. Charlton claiming, in fact, that he was impeded in his run for the ball. The referee didn't want to know. McCreadie's throw. Giles. Coming more into the game now, Giles. Cooper's been in it from the very first minute. Another good run by him. Oh, good play again by Terry Cooper. But in the end, it was Tommy Baldwin who got right back to clear his lines for Chelsea. And another free kick. This time for Chelsea, a foul by Johnny Giles. Which John Hollins will take. Jones knocking it back towards Lorimer. Clark chasing this one. Webb's gone with him. 1 against 1, but Webb was equal to the challenge of Alan Clark. Supported by Peter Bonetti. Nice backward header that time by Hutchinson. Osgood. And Cooper calmly back to his goalkeeper David Harvey. Harris. Big Jack Charlton. Cooper. Nice little touch there. Osgood. This is better for Chelsea. Shot by John Hollins, who's getting into some good shooting positions from his midfield placing, but so far has been way off the target. Old Trafford filled to capacity of 62,000 tonight. Cooper. Jones to Giles, hustled and then beaten by Hutchinson, but referee Jennings said a free kick to Leeds. So Jack Charlton takes this one. Dempsey underneath it. And Leeds get the corner. Signal, no doubt, for Jack Charlton to come forward again. Yes, there he is. And he wants it too. And Bonetti punching it clear. Lorimer trying to get it going there. That was a good corner in from Eddie Gray. Really testing the Chelsea keeper, just as the Chelsea defence is being tested here, and Cooper will now try and keep this pressure on them. Cross comes in, Mick Jones, A shot on the turn, but it's well wide the Chelsea net. Hutchinson, Cooper, Osgood, Harris, Charlie Cooke. That was easy meat for Marvin Hinton. Striking well with that left foot of his again, flicking it, but not accurately enough. Chelsea get it away, but here come Leeds again. Bremner took too long. It'll come for Osgood. Oh, he completely outwitted Jack Charlton there. Finds Tommy Baldwin now for Chelsea. But then Giles can bring it away. No foul, says referee Jennings. Giles with the left foot, looking for Peter Lorimer. Lorimer with a bullet-like shot, but really have a go at that one. Good control though, and a shot with the outside of the right boot that was always going wide. Free kick for Leeds. Cooper on his best by a long way, and it wasn't a very good clearance either by John Hollins for Chelsea. So Eddie Gray being pursued by Harris, still gets it in there. A fine piece of goalkeeping by Bonetti. It was a little touch by Jones that could so easily have gone in by the near post. That Harris beaten by Gray, the little touch there by Jones, and the punch away by the Chelsea goalkeeper. Corner then to Leeds. Deep one towards big Jack Charlton, but Dempsey makes the clearance for Chelsea, up to Tommy Baldwin, who was just about the only Chelsea player forward. Wasn't a particularly good ball, and they've given it away again, but Jones couldn't take advantage of it. Dempsey was there again for the London side. Oh, and that's a bad ball there. Lorimer across the face of the goal, and it's Eddie McCreadie who brings it away for Chelsea. That was a terrible mistake there, and it almost let Leeds in, and in the end it was McCreadie on the line who got the ball away to safety. Free kick to Leeds United, right on the edge of the Chelsea box. Floated in by Johnny Giles. It was Bremner, not the tallest man in the Leeds side, who got his head to it. To no good effect. Goal kick for Chelsea. Charlton, a big up and under. Clark versus Webb. Harris gets it away. Cooper, for the first time in the game, misses it. Then retrieves it and finds Hunter. Certainly in defence, Leeds still look the more solid unit as Hunter gets it back now to David Harvey. Outpacing McCreadie here. That's a good cross coming in, and Bonetti once again foiling both Clark and Jones. Hunter. Bounce beat Mick Jones, and here's Giles, and again it's Giles. Jack Charlton. again to the safety of Harvey. There's no doubt about it that Hunter's not at all happy with the pass that Jack Charlton played to him, that put him in a little bit of danger. But overall, I would thought the Leeds manager, Don Revie, must be delighted with the way the Leeds defenders are playing at the moment. They look a really good, solid unit. The likes of Hunter, who's on the ball now, Charlton alongside him, and here's Remner breaking out. This is a good break for Leeds United, finding Alan Clark, and Clark just wide. Just about the best move of the match, and Leeds have looked the better side, but haven't as yet been able to get anything on the score sheet. Hutchinson went right through that challenge of Billy Bremner's. Hunter again giving it away to Hollins, quickening it up as he finds Peter Houseman on the far side. Madeley trying to block him out of it, and does so. Still there with Houseman, and now with Cooke. This looks better for Chelsea. Can Houseman get to that one? Madeley's got back again, supported here by Charlton and by David Harvey. Oh, and they messed that up between them, Charlton and Harvey. But in the end, no danger was done, but it could so easily have been. The first real serious mistake in the Leeds defence so far in this replay. Free kick to Leeds United. Hunter. Dempsey got in there, although the feet of Jones were flying high there. And Madeley allowing the ball to go back to Harvey. Now for Madeley. Houseman getting back. I think the ball may just have gone out of play, though it has. It's a throw to Leeds. What have we now? The first half remaining, and we still await the opening goal of this FA Cup final replay between Chelsea in the all-blue strip and Leeds United. Now the ball for, well, it's Bonetti, who's gone down injured. That challenge from Jones, it was a long teasing ball under that Chelsea crossbar. Jones was entitled to go for it, certainly, and there was quite a clash there. The referee, Jennings, wanting a word with Jones for that clash with Peter Bonetti, and Bonetti looks to be in trouble. Harry Medhurst, the Chelsea trainer, comes on as we look again. Could even be that Bonetti twisted a knee as he fell. Yes, indeed, it's a knee problem for Bonetti, and Harry Medhurst, former Chelsea goalkeeper himself, well, he'll know all about that sort of injury. So Peter Bonetti in a lot of pain there. And remembering, of course, with the World Cup coming up in Mexico, and he's in the squad, the last thing he'd want was a serious injury now. And certainly Chelsea wouldn't want it. Well, this is a major blow for Chelsea. Peter Bonetti with this knee injury. See by the way Bonetti is gripping Harry Medhurst's hands, the pain is pretty intense on that knee as the spray goes on. So he's some way yet from being able to resume, that's for sure. So there's something like 3 minutes of stoppage time will have to be played. Ron Harris there now. Bonetti's captain, making sure that he is going to be fit to go on. Les Cocker, I see, the Leeds trainer there also, to see whether he can give a hand. And slowly but surely it looks as though Harry Medhurst is persuading Peter Bonetti that he can go on. And so Chelsea's goalkeeper hobbles on. And you'll notice it's a goal kick that the referee's given, not a foul against Mick Jones. Here's Hunter. Now, will Leeds be able to take advantage of this Bonetti injury? They should, if they can, pepper that Chelsea goal with shots from every angle. But it's Chelsea who've taken up the pattern at the moment, and it's Osgood. And now Cooke. And now Baldwin. Trying to get the ball into Houseman, playing the ball in now to Hutchinson. Still can't get it away, Leeds. Cooke. Looking for that little bit of magic to open up the way. It's Hollins on that left-hand side, but again a shot that is no problem at all for Harvey. And now Leeds will come forward to see if they can test the injured Bonetti. But no, it's Harris for Chelsea. And now Hutchinson. And now Gray for Leeds as the white shirts of Leeds come forward once more. Clark. This is a better break. And now for Mick Jones. A good break by Jones. And he's still going on for Jones to go! Leeds go into the lead with 35 minutes gone. A terrific run by Mick Jones. I'm not sure about the injury to Bonetti, whether he could possibly have saved that. He's gone down early. He may have just got a touch to it. But it was hit with such power. And Mick Jones, who cost Leeds £100,000 from Sheffield United, has put Leeds into the lead here at Old Trafford. Clark had a hand in it, but it was a terrific run, 10 minutes from half-time by Mick Jones, and a wonderful shot on the end. And now Chelsea taking up the challenge, and Charlie Cooke's shot is way over the top. Well, Leeds, to be fair, had the better of play in this opening 35 minutes. They'd looked the more assured side in defence, certainly, and they'd looked likely to be, if anybody was going to score, they looked to be making the sort of openings that would provide a goal sooner or later. And now Mick Jones has got it for them, to the delight of their fans. Alan Clark injured, getting some treatment there from Les Cocker. So Clark is fit to go on, but Bonetti is anything but fit. Jack Charlton with the free kick. Leeds now will look to consolidate that advantage by punishing and pressurising this Chelsea defence. They felt there was a foul there. The referee has given a throw to Chelsea. Harris has taken it. And another one. Hollins with the throw. To Baldwin. And again, Cooper's got the better of that duel. And it'll be a goal kick for Leeds. Just look at those jubilant Leeds fans standing behind the David Harvey goal. Jones with a header. And Harris with one for Chelsea. Giles playing it forward again. Webb is there first for Chelsea. Not forward again, but Chelsea at the moment getting no change out of that Leeds United defence. That was a good header away by Jack Charlton. But here's Cooke again, looking to see if he can open up and away. But both Lorimer and Clark are snapping at him, but he's found Osgood. Still playing in that deep role of his Peter Osgood, making those runs from deep. Gets a free kick here. Which Hollins again will take. Dempsey's gone forward. So Charlton is there. Although in the end, I think it was Charlie Cooke probably who got the touch on that one. Dempsey had gone forward though. So Leeds leading 1-0. The goal by Mick Jones. 10 minutes before half-time. Harvey with the goal kick then for Leeds. Giles to Bremner. Gave Madeley no chance at all, but it's still a Leeds United throw, which Bremner will take. McCreadie. Houseman, or rather Osgood. Hutchinson. Now Lorimer for Leeds. The last 5 minutes of the first half. And certainly at the end of a really long season, the pace of this game has been quite phenomenal. As McCreadie knocks it forward again. But again, Jack Charlton getting the better in the air of Peter Osgood. Webb gets there first and plays it back safely to Peter Bonetti, who's moving just a little bit easier now. Cooper. And again. Harris with the clearance, helped on by Webb. Jones looking for Eddie Gray. Foul on Gray by Ron Harris. And by whatever means, there's no doubt about it that Gray has not been as effective in this game as he was at Wembley. Thanks in no small measure to the work of Ron Harris. And here's Gray getting treatment again from Les Cocker. So whatever Les Cock has done, it's worked, and Eddie Gray is back on his feet to continue the battle with Ron Harris and with Chelsea as Leeds get a free kick, floated towards the near post there, and although Clark's header knocked it goalwards, looking for Jack Charlton, Bonetti got there first. Chelsea get it away. Once again, Hunter's there though for Leeds. And Webb gets it back safely to his goalkeeper. Hunter's header. Lorimer with a bit of space possibly, but Webb turning away from danger. McCreadie then putting it back to Bonetti. Hutchinson. Good play though by Giles. Up there by Eddie Gray. Owen Gray and Hutchinson getting involved there behind the referee's back. As Dempsey plays it back to Bonetti. It's been a firmly contested replay. There have been one or two fairly spiky, nasty moments so far. Leeds leading 1-0, coming towards half-time. Jack Charlton with a throw back to his goalkeeper, David Harvey. Harris playing it wide to Baldwin. Another Chelsea throw. Is it the right angle for Ian Hutchinson? Yes, he's going to have another long throw into that Leeds United penalty area. Don Revie, the Leeds United manager, anxious moment now for him and his side as that ball goes into that box again. But in the end, it's belted clear by Billy Bremner. Chelsea looking for a little bit of glory, a little bit of joy just before half-time, but Houseman couldn't control it. It'll be a throw to Leeds. Madeley taking the safe way out to his goalkeeper, Harvey. Giles. Eddie McCreadie gets it back to his goalkeeper, Peter Bonetti. Hunter tidying up. And a trusty left foot getting it clear again. Dempsey challenged by Jones. Ball falling for Harris. And then Webb playing it forward again. But Leeds again defending well with great assurance as the half-time whistle goes. And Leeds, who've looked slightly the better side from the opening minute, deservedly going at half-time with Mick Jones's goal separating the two sides. Chelsea 0, Leeds United 1 is the half-time score, and they'll do some work now on Peter Bonetti. Leeds, leading this FA Cup final replay, come out for the second half. Chelsea know that there's a lot of work for them to do. They were second best in that first half, to be honest, right the way through it. And Mick Jones's goal delighted those Leeds fans, ranged behind that goal there, hoping that they are just 45 minutes away now from triumph in the FA Cup. Crowd swaying there, and Billy Bremner, will it be he who goes up and receives the cup from Dr. Andrew Stephen, the chairman of the Football Association? Well, the next 45 minutes will tell us. Peter Bonetti, well, they've got a big bandage now on that left knee, and Chelsea fans hoping that he's moving a lot easier now. So now the first replay since 1912 in an FA Cup final, and the first ever following a Wembley final, goes into the second half here at Old Trafford, with Leeds leading by 1-0. And it's Chelsea's turn to face a very strong breeze indeed here in Lancashire tonight. Lorimer quickly in on the action. It's Eddie McCreadie. And Bremner with the throw. David Webb. Banging the ball forward. Jack Charlton returning it for Leeds. Giles with a little touch. And Cooper playing it forward. You have to repeat, of course, on this breezy night and this well-worn pitch, which is hard, the ball is very, very difficult to tame. Dave Sexton on the right there, the Chelsea manager. So Norman Hunter with the throw for Leeds, finds Eddie Gray. Hunter onto the right foot this time, but straight to the arms of Peter Bonetti. Cooke and Clark tangling there. Hollins steps in, finds his skipper, Ron Harris. Here's Charlie Cooke. Chelsea will certainly be looking for Charlie Cooke to open up the way for them in the second half. And also for Ron Harris to keep tabs on Eddie Gray. Well, here is Gray, playing it almost lazily forward there. The ball coming off the Leeds United player, Alan Clark, for a throw to Chelsea. Hollins, not forward again, towards Osgood. Chelsea will also look for something now from Osgood in this second half. He had a pretty anonymous first game at Wembley, to be honest, and he hasn't really made so far a big impact here at Old Trafford tonight. Lorimer gets it away for Leeds. Giles. Jones gets it back. And an offside against Alan Clark. But Leeds so brilliant in locking a game up. And as the minutes go, there's Gary Sprake. As the minutes go by, they will look to do that more and more to make sure that they keep what they have. This one-goal lead given them after 35 minutes by Mick Jones. Free kick given against Charlie Cooke. And Jack Charlton will take it. Hit long again. Clark knocking it on towards it. Looked like a handball there by Mick Jones. Oh, good save by Bonetti, but the whistle had gone. Jones saying, in fact, it hit him on the chest. but I don't think there's any doubt at all that it was handball, and Chelsea get a free kick. Bonetti's throw. Houseman putting McCreadie in a little bit of trouble there. McCreadie getting himself out of it well, though. Not forward again towards Osgood, and here's Peter Osgood on the chase now. Hunter holding off just for a minute, and he tries to bring Hutchinson into it, but it didn't quite work again for Chelsea. It's Houseman, and now Cooke, buying himself a yard from Billy Bremner. Houseman. Cooke again to Houseman. Time to get the left foot cross in towards the near post. A poor one, though. It gave Hutchinson no chance and Harvey every chance. Here's Peter Houseman. Hollins versus Giles. Giles got the better of it. Harris playing it in again. Hunter getting it away. And here's Peter Lorimer. Down the line to Clark. Lorimer. Stopped by Houseman. Supported by McCreadie, but a foul and a free kick to Leeds. Which Bremner, supported by Madeley, will take. And it's the Leeds skipper, Billy Bremner, with the free kick. Well, third time we might get it right. Jack Charlton. But Leeds, even in the early minutes of this second half, taking their time over everything, damping the game down. Desperate to maintain that one-goal lead. And they are, of course, past masters in taking the heat out of a game. Leeds under manager Don Revie. So the work is there for Chelsea to do. Here's Peter Osgood being pursued by Cooper and then beaten by, oh my goodness, by Jack Charlton. And Charlton and Osgood and Bob Matthewson there, the linesman, getting in between them. And the referee surely is going to take some action here. The game looked as though it might erupt before half-time. There were one or two niggly moments, and I thought maybe the teams had come to their senses, but surely there's going to be a booking both for Charlton and for Osgood here. And Mick Jones pointing out that one of the Leeds players needs some treatment also. Les Cocker is on. But that's not the major... Oh, it's Terry Cooper changing his shorts. But that's not, shouldn't be the major preoccupation with the referee at the moment. But it looks as though both Jack Charlton and Peter Osgood have got away scot-free. Mr. Jennings in a very lenient frame of mind tonight. And let's just hope that doesn't rebound on him. And what's he given? A free kick to Leeds. Which Cooper, with his new shorts and all, will take. But that looked a really explosive moment there between Osgood and Charlton. And it needed a linesman's intervention to prevent it getting any worse, but the referee taking no action at all. So Leeds getting it forward again. McCreadie winning it in the air. Houseman playing it forward for blue-shirted Chelsea. That's a nice little header inside this time by Osgood, who I fancy is playing in a much more forward role in this second half. But Jack Charlton, that long stride of his, bringing it away. And Dempsey trying to get back, downs Jack Charlton, and who's not in the least bit happy about that, and not happy that Clark hadn't made a good forward run for him. But a free kick given to Leeds. But the foul on Charlton. Having words there with Norman Hunter as the ball is floated in and goes behind for the goal kick. Osgood. Free kick to Chelsea now. Leeds leading 1-0. Chelsea, they remember, came twice from behind in the first game at Wembley. And at the moment, they've still got plenty of time on their side. Less than 10 minutes of the second half gone. And here's John Hollins with a free kick for Chelsea. Well, the fist of Harvey and the head of Charlton didn't really make much impression there. And it'll be a corner to Chelsea. Well, maybe it's gone for a throw. I think it's gone for a throw, possibly, with Ian Hutchinson. A throw is as good as a corner. So let's just watch those windmill arms again. And that long, long throw into the Leeds United penalty area, where it was met by Madeley. Here's Houseman, Hutchinson, Cooke, bobbing and weaving, trying to get a yard out of Johnny Giles. In the end finds Hollins, flicks it wide now. Down goes Hutchinson again, has a little nibble at Bremner as he does so. And now Clark coming away now for Leeds United. A chance here for Leeds United. But in goes David Webb, a do-or-die effort there by the Chelsea defender, and it came off for him. But here's Hunter now, stepping it wide, this time for Eddie Gray. Leeds keeping up this pressure now. Terry Cooper now. Can Cooper get to this one? Right beside the byline, chips a beautiful one in towards Mick Jones. But Dempsey's up there, and the shot just goes wide. Well, it was Johnny Giles who got on the end of that shot. It was Dempsey who got up there, just denying Jones a header, and Giles putting it just wide of Peter Bonetti's goal. Must have just touched the Chelsea defender on the way, because it's a corner for Leeds, which Eddie Gray will take. So problems for Chelsea in defence now. Curling under that crossbar. He had it and he lost it, and it was knocked off the line there by McCreadie. I think there may have been a foul on the goalkeeper. Jack Charlton disputing that point. But David Webb making the other point, and Chelsea getting a free kick as Charlton goes back to defend. But again, a terrific corner played in under that Chelsea crossbar, and a foul on the Chelsea keeper, Peter Bonetti. Cooper hitting it high towards that Chelsea penalty area again. Dempsey rising to the challenge superbly. Now Eddie Gray, but Baldwin had followed him. Wasn't a good ball though, played by Tommy Baldwin, and McCreadie with a cushioned header finding Baldwin here. Bremner with the throw. Here's Webb. Throw given. Again to Leeds United. Now Lorimer. The Leeds United version of the long throw, but not nearly as long as Hutchinson's. And Chelsea get it away. So again it's Lorimer. Again it's the longish throw. Cooke. Giles. Well, Chelsea gave that away very dangerously just outside their own penalty area. But a goal kick for Peter Bonetti to take again. Except that John Dempsey is going to take it for him. Hollins. Hit long. The chase is on. But Houseman is there being watched closely by Madeley. And back it goes again to David Harvey. Hutchinson towards Osgood. And a good header in defence by Norman Hunter. And Eddie Gray, being pursued by Tommy Baldwin, eventually gets the ball away for Leeds. McCreadie on this side. Oh, but he's given that away badly to Mick Jones. Cooke chasing him, brings him down. That's a free kick. Quite a number of unforced errors being made by Chelsea now. And although they've come much more back into the game, Leeds still look, certainly with the goal advantage, in the much more promising position. And now have this free kick, which Bremner, Giles and Lorimer between them will decide who's going to take it. It's Giles. Floated towards Charlton. Mick Jones is in there too. Charlton again just touching it, but Chelsea will get it away. Hutchinson. Cooper's after him, but Hutchinson equal to that challenge. It's a Chelsea ball. Half an hour of the game left. Well, not a very clever free kick. Cooper can pick it up for Leeds and gets it back to keeper Harvey. Here's McCreadie. Charlton gets there first. McCreadie again. Now Cooke. And now McCreadie. Chelsea still can't find a cutting edge to their game at all. Looking very unimpressive in that Leeds United penalty area. Some quite promising work leading up to it. Charlie Cooke particularly involved, but nothing on the end of it. And Leeds still sit on this 1-0 lead, given them by Mick Jones, number 9 here. Jones across the face. In fact, he tried to get one in by the near post, but Bonetti was equal to that one. Confronted there by Lorimer. Bremner. Now Cooke. Baldwin. Down the line for Osgood. Here's Peter Lorimer. They mustn't let him get that on his right foot anywhere near that penalty area. That could be absolutely lethal. And over the top it goes. From Norman Hunter. Or rather from Eddie Gray. Here's Cooke. Baldwin. Here's Osgood. Making one of those strong runs towards the box, but Jack Charlton in fact got the tackle in there. But Osgood, I fancy, playing in certainly a more forward position in this second half. And Chelsea, in fact, do seem to have swapped things around a little bit, because here's Hollins, who played on the right flank in the first half, coming down the left flank here in the second half. Just mix things up a little bit, Chelsea, looking for a way through this very impressive Leeds United defence as Hollins plays it in again. But Cooper there, but then gives it away. Cooke playing it in, a little flick there. Hutchinson can't get on the end of it, and Harvey is quickly off his line. John Hollins. Towards Osgood. Gets his header in, and almost there from Baldwin. That was much more promising from Chelsea from the moment that Osgood had won that very good header. And Baldwin coming in, and Harvey equal to it. McCreadie gets it back to Peter Bonetti. So just a little glimmer there that things might be getting a little better for Chelsea. And here's Osgood. Cooke going outside him. But Giles takes it up again for Leeds. And Bremner and Osgood getting pretty heavily involved there. And Ian Hutchinson too. Bremner clutches. Well, I think there has been a booking there for Peter Osgood, presumably. And certainly the leniency of the referee earlier on might rebound on him. And there are one or two niggly challenges going on out there now. So Bremner goes on, Leeds with the free kick. Charlton standing behind it. McCreadie to Houseman. Hutchinson. Harris to Hollins. Break by Leeds United, and an excellent save by Bonetti. And now Osgood. Hutchinson. Hollins. Houseman, there was no foul there. Now, it wants a good cross from that right-hand side from Houseman, but it wasn't quite good enough as Osgood and Hutchinson quickly got into the Leeds United penalty area. Jones just keeps it in play. And now it's a throw. Animation there from Don Revie on the Leeds United bench as Bremner pumps it forward again. McCreadie with the throw. Hollins has come across to take this free kick for Chelsea. About halfway through the second half now. And Leeds still leading by a goal to nil. Mick Jones after 35 minutes of the first half. Hollins again. Up comes Harvey. Not really a convincing punch. Houseman tried to keep it in play, but Lorimer bangs it forward. And Jones pursuing McCreadie here. Oh, good, cool play. Some good defending there by Eddie McCreadie. And now Hutchinson gets the better of Cooper. Finds Osgood. And now finds Houseman, but he couldn't quite turn the ball back. And Bremner got in there to get it back to Harvey. Chelsea just beginning, it seems, to get their game together. Certainly having as much of the play in this second half as Leeds United after Leeds had dominated the first. Here's Cooke again. The time beginning to run down for Chelsea now. And Harvey's call and collects. Dempsey for Chelsea. Leeds United's throw. Eddie Gray leaving it in turn for Terry Cooper. And again Leeds slowing things down. It's Chelsea who've got to chase the game now. Charlton with the header, but Osgood still picks it up. When he's played it into space here now for Houseman, a little dink cross in there, and this time a safe catch. Good pair of hands by David Harvey. But just another indication that Chelsea are coming a bit more into this game now. There was a foul on the keeper. It'll be a free kick for Leeds. Take that free kick again. I think it was because Ian Hutchinson was inside 10 yards. And when the clock is going against Chelsea, it does seem pointless allowing Leeds to slow things down to this extent. But Giles now. Gray. Hunter. Eddie Gray again, onto the right foot, not his best. But Lorimer can pick it up. Will he get the better of Peter Houseman? The linesman decided there was a foul by Houseman. Houseman's not happy with that decision, but it's a free kick for Leeds. Which Peter Lorimer will take. Deep towards the far post, beyond the far post in fact, and Mick Jones, I think, who's lost there amongst all the photographers as the game goes on. And Chelsea take it up with Charlie Cooke making a good surging run here, but showed too much of that to Hunter and comes back and concedes the free kick. Marvin Hinton, the Chelsea substitute, alongside Dave Sexton. As Jack Charlton plays another free kick into the Chelsea penalty area, and McCreadie turning it away expertly to Peter Houseman. Now Houseman knocking it forward. Osgood playing it for Cooke. No progress being made here. Time beginning to run out for Chelsea. Little over a quarter of an hour left now. Cocker and Don Revie on that Leeds bench know that the victory is little more than a quarter of an hour away if they can hold on to this lead. Again it's a Leeds throw, and again it's Peter Lorimer. Clark overhead. Well, that came off Tommy Baldwin, and look how quickly Terry Cooper. Just a fractional mistake there by Tommy Baldwin, and Cooper pounced on it into the box there, unleashed that left foot shot, shoveled away there by Peter Bonetti. Just when Chelsea want the ball at the other end of the field, they're pushed back again as Leeds get this corner. Taken by Peter Lorimer, and in over the crossbar for a goal kick. And Jack Charlton's taken a knock. In the jostling, no doubt, as that corner came in. Again, it's slowing things down. The clock goes ticking on, and Leeds are well aware of that. And the Leeds United fans believe they're going to win the cup. As we've said before, past masters at stifling the life out of a game at this stage, leading 1-0, just a quarter of an hour left. So the white-shirted Leeds side just 15 minutes away from cup glory here in this replay at Old Trafford. And they get a throw, continuing to slow everything down. They know it's Chelsea who've got to make the running now. Harris with the clearance. Eddie Gray now onto the left foot. Goes it in. Lorimer got a little touch there. Jones being policed all the way though by Dempsey. Gets it back to Bremner. Bremner in turn. Well, it looked very much as though that may have come off Charlie Cooke, but the linesman's given the goal kick. And Chelsea aren't going to argue with that, because it gives them a chance to get it into Don Reeves' Leeds United half of the field. Osgood playing it forward again. Up goes Hutchinson. Hollins with a shot. But he hasn't really connected well tonight from that sort of position, John Hollins. But nonetheless, it's a sort of break that'll give Chelsea heart. As we come towards, what is it, the last 10-12 minutes of the game. Leeds leading 1-0 still. Here's Hollins again. And now Osgood. Hutchinson. Cooke takes it up. Osgood's got on his run. And there's the ball coming in. Osgood! A wonderful goal! A fantastic strike by Chelsea. And Osgood, who started it. Hutchinson, who took it on. Cooke then with that lovely little chip. And there Osgood, getting in behind that Leeds United defence, a beautiful header. And the man who's scored in every round so far has now put Chelsea level at 1-1. A terrific strike by Chelsea with just 12 minutes of the game left. When Leeds looked to be stifling the life out of it, Harvey with no chance at all. But what a wonderful chip from Charlie Cooke. And a terrific header from Peter Osgood. Scored in the semi-final against Watford. He got a hat-trick against Queen's Park Rangers in the quarter-final, and now a crucial goal here at Old Trafford in this replay from the man who really didn't do himself justice in the first game at Wembley, but he certainly has here. And now Hutchinson, and Chelsea can see the possibilities of a cup victory themselves. They get a free kick, and maybe the tide of battle really has turned now, as Madeley and Leeds United backtrack, and it's Hutchinson who's down injured. Well, they'd had one or two good moves, Dave Sexton's Chelsea side, but that was as good as any in the game, with Osgood starting it and Hutchinson having a part in it. But of course the key to it was Osgood's run and Cooke's beautiful chip that found him. And there aren't many people in that crowd there that would disagree with that. Hutchinson fit to go on, and Chelsea now looking for a second goal as Hollins plants that free kick in. Up goes Harvey, good safe catch, confident throw out towards Hunter. Eddie Gray in for Giles, but here's Hollins. Baldwin playing it, delicate touch there from Osgood, but Hunter's challenge got the better of Baldwin. And a free kick to Leeds. Terry Cooper with his free kick. Can Leeds now restore their advantage? McCreadie's header, Houseman's clearance. Been two terrific matches between these two sides, and it's still anybody's guess. Is that a corner or is that a throw? It's a corner. Comes Charlton again, ready to launch himself at this corner. Floated in under that crossbar again, headed off the line. It was Mick Jones, but I think there was an infringement there. It was Jones's header, but Chelsea got it off the line. The referee had spotted an infringement, and so the free kick goes Chelsea's way, which Dempsey will take. Charlton wins it in the air above Osgood. Osgood's done his damage already though, and here's Cooke looking to inflict some more on Leeds, but Houseman can't get away. Chelsea's throw. 7 minutes of the game left as we edge towards extra time, and certainly the crowd here have had terrific value for money here tonight, as Hutchinson tries another long throw into that Leeds penalty area. Jack Charlton meets it with a head. Charlie Cooke turns it back again. Cooke trying to retrieve it once more, and he's got an ally out there with Hollins, but it's a throw to Leeds. Terry Cooper, a little touch. Jones right back deep in his own territory. Leeds fans would like to see him much further forward. Now he will be as they get the free kick, which Cooper again will take. Another immaculate game, Terry Cooper. Good jump that time by Webb. Bremner trying to keep it going, but here's Cooke again for Chelsea. Houseman, a little touch. As McCreadie now storms forward for Chelsea. They get a throw. Well, McCreadie's taking it, not Hutchinson. going to be Hollins. John Hollins. And now Eddie Gray. 5 minutes of the game left. Giles to Hunter to Cooper. Baldwin backtracking, but Cooper gets a cross in. It's a devastating one as well. Oh, my goodness, the feet. I think it was McCreadie there. On Bremner, possibly. The feet were really high then, and the referees just allowed it to go on. That had to be dangerous play, yes, by Eddie McCreadie on Billy Bremner. Peter Bonetti got out there saying to McCreadie, get on with the game. It's going on, and indeed it is. And it's Osgood playing it now for Hutchinson. He's hit it into the side netting. A goal kick to Leeds, and Bremner still clutching his face after that challenge from Eddie McCreadie. And McCreadie obviously is aware of the problems that he's caused Bremner as Les Cocker comes on to administer some treatment. Well, that surely had to be dangerous play. Meanwhile, at the other end, Chelsea almost got through again. Osgood finding Hutchinson, Hutchinson finding the side netting. Five minutes left. Chelsea 1, Leeds 1. And Bremner fit to resume. Lorimer to Cooper. They've made such good progress all night down that left flank of Leeds. They've always looked dangerous down there. Oh, Bremner getting involved again, and Hutchinson too, and Bremner getting involved once more. And Hutchinson saying that Bremner's talking too much, and the referee, maybe you might feel the referee's not talking enough, but certainly he's not taking any action again. And you just get a feeling that this game is one that could just teeter over the edge. Referee insisting back 10 yards as Leeds take the free kick, but it really wasn't at the right angle for Peter Lorimer. And it'll be a goal kick for Chelsea. Houseman. Well, the game at Wembley was exceptional as well, that 2-2 draw, and well, it's not Wembley here tonight, but there's no doubt about it, the crowd have had terrific value from these two sides, and they might even, all we know, get an extra half an hour for their money, because we're coming closer and closer towards extra time now. There's Eddie Gray. Hounded though by Hollins, but he still finds Johnny Giles. Cooper coming into the action again. This is where you always feel there could be trouble for Chelsea, but they got away with it this time. Hunter, who's saying so powerful down this left-hand side of Leeds. Good jump there from David Webb. He's had a much happier game than he had at Wembley. Dempsey up for this time, and it came for Bremner. He fell down. The referee saw nothing wrong. Bremner thought there should at least have been a penalty there, and Chelsea get it away again. Cooper. stopped that time by Cooke. Baldwin gets past one, gets past two, keeps possession. That's something to have got past both Hunter and Charlton. And he finds John Hollins. Here's Osgood, looking for a chance to shoot, but it didn't come his way as Lorimer brings the ball away again for Leeds United. And finds Eddie Gray through those central areas. McCreadie closing in on him though. Hunter playing it in with a nice little chip there towards Lorimer. Being chased by Webb, and Chelsea get a throw. Playing time added on for injuries and time wasting at the end of 90 minutes now. Well, can Leeds yet do something right at the very last? And it's Eddie Gray who pops it over the top. Thought for a moment they were going to deny us the need for extra time. It was on the right foot for Eddie Gray. Over the crossbar it went. Chelsea's free kick. Bonetti still unable to take them after that first half injury. Cooper. And it looks as though it might yet come down to a test of stamina as well as nerve here. Looks as certainly now that we're going to have extra time unless Peter Houseman can open things up for Chelsea. But Madeley's got back. Finds Osgood. The long legs of Jack Charlton sticking out and holding Chelsea up, and Leeds pull it away again into a lot of space here now for Peter Lorimer. Towards the far post, and Jones coming in on the far side. It was a very difficult angle for him. But I mean, at both ends there, at the end of this pulsating night, there were gaps in the defence that could have been exploited by both sets of attacks. But in the end, it remains at 1-1 as Chelsea take the goal kick. And there goes the whistle for the end of 90 minutes, and we shall go into extra time with Mick Jones's goal in the first half being equalled by one from Peter Osgood for Chelsea in the second half. And at the end of 90 minutes is Chelsea 1, Leeds United 1. So neither substitute is on. Bates of Leeds or Hinton of Chelsea. And Leeds get this first period of extra time underway, attacking the goal to our left as they did in the first half of the match. Cooper. And they'll hope for the same sort of response with that Mick Jones goal, of course. But here's Charlie Cooke. Maybe the pendulum has swung a little bit Chelsea's way now. As Osgood, a little dummy there, and room on the far side for Hollins to play it in, but too far for Hutchinson. And a goal kick for Leeds United. Saying what a battle it is for Leeds United to get this bit of cup glory with 3 matches against Manchester United. They needed 2 replays in the semi-final. They've needed extra time at Wembley in the final. They've needed extra time here. It's been a real slog for Don Reeves' men. And they get a free kick here. Jones going towards that Chelsea penalty area. Peter Lorimer with it, floating it in, but a safe catch for Bonetti, and a throw out that he hoped would release Osgood. Here's Eddie Gray. Hollins picks up the loose ball. And down the line for Peter Houseman, but Houseman is offside. Picked up though by McCreadie, in turn picked up by Giles, finding Madeley. Giles into Bremner. Oh, that was a good challenge there by Cooke, and a timely one as well, and a good run out of defence by Charlie Cooke, but the pass to Hutchinson wasn't good. He's made something of it though, and he in turn has picked up Tommy Baldwin. On the far side comes Hutchinson, or rather Osgood, and Harvey getting tangled up there with Osgood. Here's Gray. Lorimer. And Hollins holding off the threats of Eddie Gray. But then Gray nonetheless gets the ball back to Lorimer. Here's his cross again towards Mick Jones. And now Giles, time to tee up a shot. No, he's decided to play a little ball across the penalty area towards Lorimer. But then offside flag had gone up. It's going to be a free kick to Chelsea. So David Webb with it. Giles. Left foot, no power, no problem. Charlton. Game just at the moment looks particularly shapeless, and hasn't quite picked up from the excitement really of the last part of the second half that we had here. But here's Giles playing the ball forward to Madeley. That's the first time Madeley had gone that far forward, and he prevents the ball from going for the goal kick. It would be a Chelsea throw instead, which David Webb is going to leave for John Hollins. It's almost as though both sides are just drawing breath, waiting for a real big challenge later on in this period of extra time, or indeed in the second half of it. Chelsea with a free kick now. Goes Peter Osgood and Hutchinson again up there. McCreadie, challenged by Peter Lorimer. McCreadie dare not miss that one. Onto the right foot. Giles. Down the line for Hunter. A long cross of no value at all. Eddie Gray has gone to the far wing, and Ron Harris has followed him out there. That's why Eddie McCreadie is on this side, for the time being at any rate. Hollins, Harris. Madeley couldn't keep it in play. It'll be a Chelsea throw, which Houseman will take, and take quickly, and release Osgood. But Jack Charlton's across there. And it'll be, well, exactly the right angle for Ian Hutchinson's long throw. And there's number 10 Hutchinson getting across there. Charlie Cooke for a moment thought it was a free kick, but in fact the referee Jennings saying no, it's a throw. So this will again send a quiver through the Leeds United defence. There's that long throw again. But Bremner with the clearance. Causes a little problem every time Hutchinson hurls one of those long throws into the Leeds penalty area, but at the moment it's Eddie Gray over on that far touchline now, and McCreadie banging it forward, Madeley getting it back. Cooper. Eddie Gray gets it forward to Clark, and now to Hunter. Baldwin did well. So did Cooper. And again Chelsea get it away, but not very convincingly. Osgood very deep. Hollins planting it forward. Now Cooke. So it's a Leeds throw. Giles. Trying to open up things with Eddie Gray. Giles again, looking around to see whether possibly Bremner's going to be there. But in fact he's found Mick Jones. Madeley. A lot of probing going on here, looking for an opening. But both defences at the moment looking pretty solid. Leeds with a throw here which Alan Clark is going to leave for Lorimer. Header from Gray, clearance by Hollins, picked up by Cooper though, shadowed by Baldwin, and a free kick given. So a free kick to Leeds. Ten minutes of this first period of extra time gone. Played in towards the far post there. Important header there by Dempsey. Lorimer onto the right foot. Good work by Bonetti. A real snapshot there from Peter Lorimer. And Bonetti nicely positioned behind it. And Leeds again looking dangerous as Madeley plays it in once more, but that's far too close to the Chelsea keeper. And there'd been an infringement out there in any case, so it'll be a Chelsea free kick. And it'll be John Dempsey who takes it. Houseman. Playing it there to Osgood! Over the top. Chances beginning to appear at both ends, half chances at any rate, as Norman Hunter got an attack of the cramp and Jack Charlton rubbing the leg that he was injured in the second half. It's been a relentless pace here at Old Trafford tonight. Still, Hunter can afford a smile, but really at the end of extra time. Game so beautifully poised here at 1-1. As we come towards the end of the first period of extra time. Hollins. There's Maidley's head. Hollins again. McCreadie planting it forward. Hunter just keeping it in play. Challenged by Houseman. And Lorimer in the 10 and knocks it back to David Harvey. Still Hunter suffering with that attack of cramp. David Webb, who's had a terrific game at the back tonight for Chelsea. Referee keeps looking at the watch. And there'll be quite a little bit of time to be added on at the end of this period of extra time now. Osgood takes a little break. The battle stops, but so too does Cooper. But Hunter's back on his feet again now. And another throw for Chelsea. Again, it's Ian Hutchinson trying to release Houseman. And again, well, there's another possibility for Hutchinson here. The good angle for him with this long throw. Charlie Cooke went towards him and Hutchinson said, no, let's try a longer one into the Leeds box again, just to see what that might produce. It's a good long one. Not gone again towards David Webb! And Chelsea are in the lead for the long throw of Ian Hutchinson. It was touched on, and the big defender David Webb, who had such a terrible time in the first game at Wembley, has managed to bundle it past Harvey and into the net. A little flick on, up goes Webb. Whether it was a header or whether it came off his chest, he doesn't mind, and neither do the Chelsea fans. But now, for the first time, both at Wembley and at Old Trafford, Chelsea are in the lead. Right on the stroke of half-time in extra time. Well, those long throws of Ian Hutchinson that had caused problems right through the night for Leeds United really paid off for Chelsea there. So David Webb claims the goal. Bremner goes down on the challenge by Cooke, and the temperature's rising all the time now. But it's a free kick for Leeds, and they know that this is the sort of situation they've got to make play for them now. Time running out for them right at the end of the first period of extra time. Giles flighting it towards the far post. Mick Jones going in there. Jones turning it back again. Webb got a valuable header there for Chelsea, and finally Chelsea clear their lines out to Houseman. But Leeds within an ace of getting an equaliser there, as the whistle goes for the end of the first period of extra time. And Chelsea now in a priceless 2-1 lead, thanks to that long throw from Ian Hutchinson and the header from David Webb. But 15 minutes are left. Can Chelsea hang on? The game has been played at such a pace, with such energy being used, and you just wonder whether something might give at the very end. But here's the moment that Chelsea fans have been waiting for. The long throw, knocked on there, and Webb, who finished it off. Baldwin was right in there as well, the keeper was in there as well, and so was Lorimer, but it was Webb who claimed the goal. And how he claimed it. Such a valuable knock on there. So a quick turnaround here in between those 15-minute periods of extra time, and it's the Chelsea favours that are showing now to Old Trafford, as Dave Sexton's men look to hold the position they fought so hard to maintain, a 2-1 advantage in the 15 minutes that remain. It's not going to be easy, because one thing is certain, and that is that Leeds will throw everything at them. Now Leeds then with the throw. And I've no doubt the longer this period of extra time goes on, that big Jack Charlton would be pushed more and more into an attacking position. And it'll come to the point soon where Leeds do have to take risks at the back in order to try and get something up front. Here they come again with Eddie Gray. Lorimer trying to make something of it as well. There's a good cross coming in there from Cooper. Mick Jones is up there, even on the edge of the box as Jack Charlton has come up from the back. Lorimer, and a whistle had gone. An infringement that gives Chelsea the free kick on the edge of their own penalty area. They are the fiercest competitors imaginable, our Leeds, and they will go for Chelsea's throat in this 15 minutes that remain in this game to try and get this situation back in their favour. But here's Houseman. But Madeley gets the better of him. Plays it inside. On by Giles to Bremner. Being chased by Hollins. Wasn't the best of balls by Bremner, but Leeds get a throw. Chelsea fans celebrating, but is it too soon? Cooper with this throw. There has to be a real degree of urgency about Leeds United's play now. Charlton to Hunter, and now for Gray. Here's Clark and Giles. Terry Cooper. And Leeds won't believe, after the way they dominated the first half of this game, that they're in this situation now. It's they who are really chasing this game. Chelsea, who can afford to sit tight. Hunter. Charlton. Hunter again. Cooper. Tommy Baldwin gets possession for Chelsea. Plays it long towards Peter Houseman, and there'll be a foul by Houseman, which gives Leeds United the free kick. Hunter quickly up on his feet again, and he'll take the free kick. So what awaits Don Reeves' team now in the few minutes that remain? Eddie Gray. Gray again from Giles. Now brings Cooper into it. There's his cross, Jones's header, and Bonetti's catch. Osgood. Bit of freedom now, because Jack Charlton had gone forward and had stayed forward. Madeley now covering Hunter, but it's now Peter Osgood. There's a chance now, and it's into the net. It's offside. It's offside. It won't count. Hutchinson put it there, but the flag was up almost at once, and the goal will not count. And it'll remain Chelsea 2, Leeds United 1. Good run by Osgood, playing the ball into Ian Hutchinson, but Hutchinson in that offside position. The goal ruled out. Now here's Cooper for Leeds. Good run by him as well. Dempsey almost nonchalantly bangs that one away. Leeds throw. Still a lot of defending for Chelsea to do in this time that remains. But also the chance for swift breakouts as Leeds concentrate so much now on their attack. Osgood. Back again to Osgood. And now Cooke. Houseman. In towards the near post. Hutchinson there again, but the flag once again is up. A free kick to Leeds. Dave Sexton knows that cup victory is now less than 10 minutes away if his side can hold on. Leeds coming for them again. Once again, Chelsea hold Leeds at bay. Houseman plays it down the line. Hollins galloping after it once more. And tries to find Ian Hutchinson in the middle there, but Hutchinson's header was way off the mark there, under a lot of pressure from Paul Madeley. And back it goes to David Harvey. And Chelsea going to bring on Marvin Hinton, their substitute. Harris. Now Hollins. Getting word that it might be Osgood who goes off, but here's Osgood on the ball at the moment. And Leeds make a clearance with Jack Charlton, who's back in defending at the moment. Here's Eddie Gray, storming through the middle now. Bremner, right up amongst the attackers. Jones trying to make something of it, but Chelsea now defending very stubbornly indeed, as they'll need to do, as Giles. But the ball goes into touch for a Leeds United throw. And it's Osgood who goes off as the substitution is made, and Marvin Hinton who's on as Bonetti takes that catch. Obviously the view that Chelsea 2-1 ahead, Dave Sexton felt that Marvin Hinton, the defender, comes on, can bolster that defence at the expense of an attacker like Osgood. Tactically that's very sound, and that wasn't very sound by Bonetti, and in the end it was McCreadie who had to head it away. So there was a foul on the keeper, and Chelsea get a free kick. Bang on the head for David Webb. Score of the goal that's put Chelsea 2-1 ahead. And number 12, Marvin Hinton, now, as you can see, taking up a good, solid defensive position for Chelsea as Dempsey bangs the ball clear from that free kick. Leeds with a little more than 5 minutes left now to pull this game round. Pretty rash challenge there. Throw goes Leeds United's way. Eddie Gray. And Dempsey plays it, yes. Off the corner flag for a throw. Mick Jones with it. Oh, they're going to leave it for Eddie Gray to play it into the centre. Lorimer to try and make something of it. And indeed that came off John Hollins for the corner. One of the Chelsea players kicked it behind the goal to waste a bit more time. And Alan Clark saying to the referee, I hope you'll notice that, ref, and add a bit of time on. Well, by my watch it's about 5 minutes now to go. At the end of a pulsating night of cup tie football, and Chelsea just hanging on in there. It's Cooke who got it away, but not very well, and a little flip, and it's still not away until Webb makes it clear for Chelsea. But with that amount of white shirts in that Chelsea penalty area, it just needed a touch from somebody, and it very nearly got the one that mattered. But in the end, Chelsea got it away. And they get it away again there with Charlie Cooke banging it into touch. No, it didn't even reach touch. It's Peter Houseman. Hadley chasing him. Inside the last 5 minutes now. Chelsea still leading 2-1. Cooke. Chelsea want to dictate the pace now as McCreadie plays it wide, keeping possession for as long as they can. Harris playing it in. Now Leeds get possession. Giles springing forward again. As you can see now, 5 minutes to go. Cooper, Gray outside him. Free kick to Leeds. Troublesome moments these for the Chelsea defenders. Just outside the penalty area. And Lorimer's shot goes tamely wide. And that really was a waste of a free kick there for Leeds. Goal kick taken. And Harris striding forward with it. But the ball then given away to Leeds. You would have thought Chelsea would have wanted to have kept possession for much longer than that, because here come Leeds again. Giles heading it long towards the white shirts that had gathered in that Chelsea penalty area. Bremner couldn't make anything of it. He was beaten by Hollins there. It's a goal kick again for Chelsea. Chelsea's turn to take their time. Frustration for Leeds. Jack Charlton, you can see in the middle of the picture there, up amongst the attackers now, and that's no doubt where he'll stay. Well, that was a Chelsea header that put Leeds in possession as Jack Charlton tries to play it wide towards Mick Jones, comes back in again. Bremner was right in there as well. Jones trying to get his shot in on the turn there. Bremner trying to make something and pick up the pieces, but nothing came his way. But it's a corner for Leeds. So the pressure remains on Chelsea, some 2.5 minutes away from glory now. And Jack Charlton on the goal line just to make things difficult for them. Bremner, number 4, up there. It's the corner coming in. Oh, but a waste of a corner. You can see the reaction of Jack Charlton on the goal line there. Just when Leeds needed to have that played accurately into the penalty area for men to go for. Finishes up with a goal kick for Chelsea. And the clock ticks on. What a battle it's been for both these sides. And it's not over yet as Eddie Gray plants it again into that Chelsea pen. Just look at those white shirts are there that Bonetti got well underneath that one. Nodded on by a combination of Jones. I think it was in fact Clark probably who did got the final touch. Hunter. Chelsea just can't get possession now to get it out of their own half. That must be frustrating for their fans as Cooper brings it forward again. A delicate little cross coming in, an accurate one as well. Dempsey got up above them all. Giles trying to turn it back in again. Hunter's there also. Hinton gets it away, and Hinton now can bring it clear for Chelsea. And will look to keep possession. Charlie Cooke saying, you've got to come and get it off me. And still the clock ticks on. And Chelsea are almost there. It's back with Harris, their captain. Is he going to go up and get the cup in a couple of 3 minutes' time? Well, Leeds really have got to do something about it to deny Harris that honour. There's a foul by Norman Hunter on Charlie Cooke, kicking lumps out of the back of Charlie Cooke. There was Hunter. A free kick for Chelsea. 15 seconds plus time to be added on. Hollins with the free kick. Chelsea can almost feel the cup in their hands now. McCreadie. Lorimer just touching it for Madeley. Back it goes to David Harvey. One thought in his head, get that ball forward and hope that somebody up there can do something about it. But Chelsea again defending stubbornly once more. Giles plays it into the box again. It was Dempsey again with a header. Shot that's gone well over the top there from Eddie McCreadie, and that could even be the last Leeds United effort. Once again, Dempsey takes the goal kick for the injured Peter Bonetti. And there goes the final whistle, and Chelsea have won the cup. Having come from behind twice at Wembley and behind here at Old Trafford tonight, after Mick Jones had put Leeds ahead in the first half, a terrific goal from Peter Osgood made it 1-1, and then the long throw from Ian Hutchinson was rounded off by David Webb 2-1. A delighted Dave Sexton, the Chelsea manager who masterminded this Chelsea performance here tonight. Alan Hudson, you got a glimpse of him who couldn't quite make it into the Chelsea side, but a Chelsea side overjoyed after the terrific effort they put into tonight, particularly when they were hard up against it throughout that first half. But it's a night of celebration for their fans after a night of pulsating cup final football. Leeds battled and for so long looked as though they might have got it won. But in the end, Chelsea found the goals and the form that means that they go up to receive the cup. Ron Harris from Dr. Andrew Stephen, chairman of the Football Association. Dennis Follows, the FA secretary, alongside him. And Harris lifts the cup, and Chelsea say it's ours. Peter Bonetti, in spite of an injury, and John Hollins and Peter Houseman. Tommy Baldwin, who had such a difficult night against Terry Cooper. Charlie Cooke, whose wonderful chip led to Peter Osgood's goal that started the Chelsea recovery. And Ian Hutchinson wearing the Leeds United shirt of Norman Hunter. I've got a feeling the FA dignitaries think that they are Leeds United players and say, no, the Chelsea players have got to come first. Can that be? It's possible. But Ian Hutchinson was Chelsea through and through. And Peter Osgood wearing Billy Bremner's shirt. Well, it was Osgood, scorer in every round, that set Chelsea towards their celebration lap of honour here at Old Trafford tonight. And just listen to the reception they're getting from those Chelsea fans. That's been a real hard grafting battle for Chelsea. But they came through on top, and their name goes onto that FA Cup winners in 1970, beating Leeds United by 2-1 after extra time.